Hello, everyone. Thank you for wait a bit for me. I'm preparing my material here with you. I just arrived in a new city and I need some minutes to prepare my setup. But I'm so happy in be here with you. And our goal today is to give you some tools to build DeFi applications and especially using Chainlink. So I will create a token with you, and then I will do a lot of different things with this token, and we are doing this together. Uh, let's do one warm up. Wait that I'm creating the first link for you. And prepare your computer. We are doing this so slow, step by step. I'm pretty sure that you can do everything with me. So wait a minute. I'm preparing your first document, and this will be our collaborative pad. And then we can be together. Yes, 1 minute more, almost done. Hey, here we are. So I will share a link with you. Let's do it now. Here. Let's see if you can see this link. Yes, probably yes. And please add your name and your country in our collaborative pad. Like, I am Solange. The people used to call me Sol, like the sun. And I am from Brazil. Hey, welcome more from Canada. Which more will be with you in the pad? I will share my screen with you and you can see what we are having now. Let's see, present. And here we are. We have a lot of people from different places. Welcome, welcome, Paul from Argentina, Evan from USA. Oh, I don't know how to say your name. Hikiyash, I think, India. Naman from India. A lot of people from India. Another Evan from Colorado. One from New York, another from Colorado. Hey, amazing. Hey, Luca from Italy. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Let's prepare my material to start the session with you. We can break the ice, put your name in the pad, and be ready. Before that, I hope that you have MetaMask installed in your computer. I did this in my first session. I will not do this again. So let's put the names above. And then, if you need, install MetaMask. Meanwhile, we are adding the names. After having MetaMask, today we are on Sepolia. So you need to have some ethers on Sepolia. Let's see if yes, Sepolia will be good for us today. And also we need to have link. So if you go to the faucet, you can get both. So try to get some links and it on Sepolia. We are working today on Sepolia network. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Wow, a lot of people from India. Amazing. And I already teaches how to do this, taught how to get install MetaMask, get your tokens. So I'm waiting a bit for you, and also I'm preparing my material. Some minutes more. Almost done. Yes, a lot of people. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you here. Amazing. So if you have all of this, it's I can say that it's to talk about DeFi without talk about tokens, because DeFi related to tokens, related to decentralized finance. So our first exercise today will be create a token. And let's understand how we can do this. Almost done here. I'm preparing my screen for you. Yes, now I have all material here. Oh, this is old. I'd like to have a new one of these exercises. Let's go. English. Hey, amazing. Now, okay, I think you already have your tokens. Probably I am in a wrong network. Let's change it. Here we are. I was in Avalanche Summit last week, so I am in a different network. Now we are on Sepolia. Great. And this. We are using Remix in our workshop today. So let's go to Remix and add this for you as well. And remember that in Remix, you need to connect your wallet. Let's wait for the Remix to load and connect our wallet. Amazing, here we are. First point, I'm going to the fifth button, deploy and run transactions, and I change the environment to connect Remix with my wallet, my MetaMask wallet. So change it to injected provider, and then you'll be connected with MetaMask. If this is the first time that you are doing this, probably you need to approve this on MetaMask. Because I already did before, I don't need to do this. Hey, welcome, Evan. Now I see that you are a Chainlink advocate. Amazing to have you with me, helping me. Thank you so much. And this is, we are ready to start. Like I said before, we start in create a token. Then, what do you do with this token? First, I will create a token shop. So it's a shop that I will define the price of my token in USD, and I will use Chainlink data feeds to get the price of it in USD. I will send it to my smart contract to buy my own token. This is the first exercise. Second exercise, we are creating an automation with our token. Imagine that I'd like to mint one token per minute. And I will do this using automation from Chainlink. And third, we are using VRF to do a raffle to mint a random amount of tokens. So in this way, we are using most of the Chainlink products, services, and are related to a token, are related to DeFi. Is this? When we talk about tokens, and it's so easy to use Open Zeppelin. And I will add the Open Zeppelin here as well. Open Zeppelin, it's a company. Let's wait to charge to load this. Open Zeppelin is a company that they audit smart contracts. They are a security company, but they also create a library, so we use any projects, and they have this amazing wizard that we can use to create a token. And here you can define the name of your token. Let's create the hack token, example, and the symbol can be hacked, and this. You can choose yours. But my token is a bit different from this. So I will copy my token for you, and we are creating together. So let's come back here to Remix. Now I'm going to the second button here, File Explorer. Let's see if I have a token here. Yes, I have a token. So create token.sol. And here in the path, I put a comment to define the begin of the code and the end. And I used to say that if you know how to copy and paste, you can do my workshop. So I will copy and paste for you our token. And you do the same now. Select this and copy and paste in your own remix. Be careful, don't cut our code. You need to only copy, okay? And this. Probably you are doing this part and I can explain a bit of our token. Our token, if I come back here to Open Zeppelin, our token is mintable. I'd like to mint more tokens after create this. And also I'd like to have roles, like a role to define who can mint the token. The difference between this token and my token is that I create, let's change the name of this token because I did this token in another workshop. It was a bootcamp in Brazil. Here we have the Chainlink hack token and it will be the CAT. Now it's good. And this is, come back to Remix. This is our token. And you can see here that I have the minter role. Only the address who is in the minter role can mint tokens. And in the constructor that it's called only when we deploy the smart contract, we are initializing the roles. After this, we have the mint function and only who is in the minter role can mint tokens. And I'm changing the token. You know that the default for a token in Ethereum and for the only the date itself, the Ethereum cryptocurrency, is 18 decimal places. But in our token, we will have only 2 decimal places. So I change it here. This is our token. It's done. Let's see if you are with me. If you have some doubt, you can put this in our chat, okay? Well, I have my token, so let's go to deploying during transactions. Here in contract, be careful, be sure that you have your token selected because we are importing a lot of libraries from Open Zeppelin. So we need to be sure that we have the token here, okay, selected. And I can deploy now. I will approve the transaction on MetaMask. It is slow now. Confirm. And is this. In a few minutes, we will have the contract here deployed. And I will ask, I'd like to know if you are with me. So, copy the address. And let's add here your name and your token address. For example, this will be mine. Let's see, where is my token? Here we are. Copy. So in the deployed contracts part, scroll down, and in the right side, you can copy the address of your token and add it here, paste it here. If you are with me, do the same. Let's do this together. I'd like to know if I have more people doing with me. Let's see if we have someone doing. Or if you have any doubt, you can post a comment in the chat, and I'm checking this now. Hey, amazing. I have Victor. Is this? Yes, Luke and Victor. Amazing. Well done. Congrats for your token. More. Congrats for all of you. Harry. Oh, amazing, amazing. I'm so happy for you guys doing this with me. Great. Now we have a token. Second, let's add your token on MetaMask. So how can I do this? I copied the address of my token, then I will go to MetaMask, and in the assets part, assets, I can import tokens. And here we are. I will paste the address of my token. You can see the symbol, it's right, and the decimal places, 2 decimal places. So add custom token. And I didn't mint tokens yet, so all is good now. Now let's mint some tokens. How can I do this? I will come back to Remix. Well done, we have a lot of tokens. Amazing, Shinkar, Evan, Mick. So happy for you. So let's go to Remix now. And here in my token, I will click in the left side to expand my token. And we have a lot of functions here. We are using some of them now, and I explain more if you need it, okay? Now I will mint tokens. This is the mint. I will expand the mint part. I will mint tokens to my address. I can copy my address from MetaMask, or if I scroll up here in the account part, I have my wallet. And I copy it and come back to the mint part. So I will mint tokens for myself, my wallet. And how many tokens? I'd like to mint 100 tokens. But because we have 2 decimal places, I need to add 2 zeros here. Okay. So here we are. I will mint 100 tokens. Let's set this for you. Remember this, okay? Transact. Here we are. Confirm this transaction. And then I will have my tokens. Confirm this. And let's come back here. So here we have the 2, your address, and the amount is this. Okay? Probably if I come back now to my MetaMask wallet, probably I already have the tokens. Let's see. I come back here to MetaMask and assets. Hey, here we are. Now I have 100 tokens. Amazing. If you have any question, you can write in the chat, and I'm looking the chat, okay, all time. I have 2 screens. I'm talking with you here but I have another screen in this side. For you is in the other side, okay? And it's over there to us, to be together. Amazing. So next, we already have our token. We are creating now a token shop. And the idea is that our token, you have a price in USD, but we are sending it to our contract to receive our token. There are a person asking where are we getting tokens from. First of all, you need to have some Sepolia it. We are on Sepolia, okay? And also I ask you to get some link tokens that I'm not using now, but I will use in a few minutes. So remember that you need some Sepolia. To get it in our faucet, you need you need to have a Twitter account. But if you don't have it, let's add another faucet for you. You can use Alchemy as well, but I will get another. Like this is the faucet from Alchemy, but also you need to have a token over there. Okay. So you can get it here as well. And I like another faucet that's a bit different, but can be useful to us. Let's get this other faucet for you. Token, faucet, no, I don't have it here. If you need it, I can share another faucet with you, okay? And this. Now we are creating the token shop. And it's the same. I will copy and paste the token shop for you. And we are understanding how is this. Let's get it now. Let's see if I have it here. I'm not sure. Token shop. Yes, I have it. Amazing. And let's see. Yes, it's in Sepolia. This is the token shop that I can share with you. Here we are. You can copy and paste this code. I will explain what we have here now. But be careful to not only copy. Okay? And let's see what we have here. I'd like to check if this is the last version that I created because I have a new one. Token interface, token shopping. Yes, this is perfect for you. Let's understand what we have in token shop. Here I'm using the Chainlink data feed, and for this I'm using the aggregator interface. To understand a bit better what I'm using, I will show you two more links. First, documentation, and then let's understand the data feeds a bit. In our documentation, here we have the data feeds in all of these networks. And we have a different kind of data feeds. We are using the price feeds now. And here you can have some basic examples as well. And I will add some links for you. First, our documentation. Second, here we have all the feeds that we have. The most popular, and you can see that we have, for example, ETH in USD for Ethereum and for Polygon for different networks. We have the recent feeds, and you can check all of them. Okay. Let's come back to our token. And here we are. Like I said before, I'm importing the aggregator from Chainlink to use the data feed. Then I have an interface because from my token, I'd like to use here only the mint function. In order to do this, I create an interface where I define only the parameters of the mint function, and I will use this in my token. Next step, I'm defining my contract. This is the token shop. I have the aggregator interface and I call it them price feed. Also, I have in my token, I call it minter, and I define the token price. For us, the token in USD will be $2 per token. And I need to have to define and to have the owner of this contract to manage a bit our permissions. After using this constructor, I'm initializing the variables. I'm passing the parameter of my token address and instantiating it, and then preparing the aggregator with this is the address of the Sepolia in it USD, and I have the price feed over there. Okay? And define the owner. Well, if you'd like to have this back, can be interesting for you. Go a bit forward, this is the function that it is in the documentation of Chainlink, and I'm getting the latest price of it in USD. I need to get only the price. I can have more information if I like it. I'm returning this price. And okay, I have an interesting question from Moko. If I write the coding from Token Shop on OpenZeppelin. No, I didn't, because I use Chainlink. A part of this code, for example, this part, I got from our documentation. If I have here in price feeds, is interesting to you. First, to have all the address, like I told you before, I'm using the address in Ethereum and in Ethereum Sepolia, but you can get the data feed for any of these chains. For example, on Sepolia, we have these data feeds done for us to use it. And here in the documentation as well, I can get more information. I can learn how to read this information. And we can get some example there. Okay, check this out later. And this. Let's come back. No, this workshop is not showing how to connect the content with the front end, but check the workshop from Austin Griff, because he using Scaffold It, and it is a whole project done for you to use this. Let's come back here. So in Remix, we use the get latest price from the aggregator. And now I have two functions. One is the token amount. Imagine that you are receiving it and you'd like to know how many tokens can you have. For this, I need to check the price of it in USD. This is the price. The amount in USD will be the amount of it multiplied by the price. And the amount of tokens is the amount of USD divided by the token price. This is the amount of tokens. We have to take care of some decimal places here. I explain each of these for you. And this is the amazing function that you need to know now. I have a function that don't have the function name, called receive. And this function is a special function in Solidity to receive it. And this is payable in order to receive this it. And what I'm doing here, I will calculate the amount of tokens, and this is related to the amount of it that I'm receiving in the content. And then I will mint tokens to the person, to the address who sent the ethers for my contract. After this, I have the only owner modifier here only because I need to have a way to withdraw the ethers from my contract later. Imagine that if I don't create this function and I receive ethers in my contract, I cannot, these ethers can be lost, can be locked in my contract forever. And I don't like this. So I need to have a withdraw function, and it is here to transfer all the it that I have in my contract to the owner who created the smart contract. And this is the token shop. We are done to create it now. So let's go to the deploy and run transaction, fifth button. First of all, I will copy the address of my token again. And here, be careful. I have the token interface selected. This is not good. We need to have the token shop selected. So in contract, selected the token shop. And I need to add the parameter. The address of my token is not the address of your wallet, it's the address of your token that you created a few minutes before. And click on deploy. Yes, confirm. And in a few minutes, I will have the token shop here. And okay, I will ask you so to add your name and token shop address. And I will do the same. Let's add my name and get the token shop address. It? Yes, I have it. Hey, well done, Luca. So happy that you are with me. And this is the token shop. Now, the next step, remember that I told you that our token is managed by a list, a white list to who can mint tokens. We have access roles. So in order to my token shop mint tokens, the token shop address must be added in the minter role of the token. How can I do this? So you need to go to the token, go to token, and then we need to have 2 points. Here is the token. I need to grant role. What is the name of the role? I need to find this. Get the minted role. Copy the minter role hash. This. And then grant role. In the grant role, the role is this. And the account will be your token shop address. So let me roll here. I'm in the grant role now. And let's copy my token shop again. Here. And here we are. I have the role, I have the account, and I will give access to my token shop to mint tokens. If you have any questions, you can add in the chat. Confirming. And in a few minutes, I will have it done here. Okay, now on MetaMask, send 0.01 ETH to the token shop address. And let's see what will happen. If you'd like to check another point before on Remix, go to token in the token shop. Check the amount. This is interesting for you. How can I get the token amount? Here we are. Probably this is done. To be sure that is done, I will come back here in get role has role, so it's the same. Let's add my account here, and I don't have my account anymore. Let's add the role Minter. Let's get the address, my token shop address, and call. And I can see that this is true. It means that the account, the address of token shop has the role Minter. This is good. This is okay. So let's come back to the token shop. And for example, I'd like to get the latest price. This is directly from the Chainlink aggregator. This is the price now. So if you use the get the latest price, you receive something like this, not exactly, but something like this. And this means that this is the price with some decimal places. We have, oh no, we have 8 decimal places. This is the price. Next, I'd like to know now, send some amount of it, how many tokens can I receive? In order to do this, I need to convert it. And I used to use the convert it function. It's in this. Let's share this with you. And then we are checking the token amount. And let's see if I send this 0.01 ETH, how many is this? 0.01 is this, in a way. Check the token amount, I need to use this parameter. Let's check it. I need this amount of it in way. And here we are. I can receive 9.31 tokens. So now I know how many tokens can I receive. It's time now to mint tokens. So to mint tokens, I will send this amount of ethers to my token shop address. Let's see if this works well. And I saw a question over there, I will answer in 1 minute. This is the address of the token shop. I copy it again. Now I'm going to MetaMask directly. Send. Yes. 0.01. Next. And when this transaction is confirmed, I send it to my contract and I bought tokens. I receive tokens in my wallet after confirm it. Let's check the question from Luca. If someone can exploit my contract getting the minter role, yes, if you can get the minter role, you can exploit this, okay? But for now, who can add new minters? It's only the owner. You can test this in your contract later. Because if you go here, not here, in the token, the default admin role is only the owner, only the message.sender. But if I add another, it's possible. Okay, Luca? So let's see if this is confirmed. And I'm going to assets now. And yes, now I have 109.31 tokens. So I bought my own token. And in this way, this is public. We can buy tokens from any of us here. And I can also check the balance in another place. For example, if I went to my token, here is my token, and I go to the balance of function, I add my address over there, I can see that now I have 109.31 tokens. And another interesting point to you, if you expand the token shop again, you can see that the balance of the token shop is 0.01 ETH because the ETH is stored inside the contract now. This was our first approach related to DeFi and tokens, that we just create a token shop and we used the Chainlink data feed. If you have any questions, you can add in the chat, and I'm going to the next step. The next step is to create a token, not exactly a token shop. I'd like to create automation using my token. I can use automation to different points. For example, to check balances, to do transfer. I will use the automation from Chainlink to mint one token per minute. Let's see how can we do this. I can close some part that I'm not using. This and this. And this is done as well. This I will maintain here. Okay. Now automation with tokens. Before that, I'd like to buy a token from another person. Let's see. Oh, I will buy the token from Luca. Luca, prepare yourself. I will buy your token now. What am I doing? I copied the token address. Anyone can buy tokens from the others now. And in MetaMask, I will send it to Luca address. Before that, I'd like to be sure that this is a token address. Let's see. On Remix, what I do is I already have the same code, the same source code, and Luca deployed the content. We are in a network. So if I came here and I will not deploy, I will use the @address button. It means that I will create a new instance for this token shop, but using the address that Luca deployed before. Let's see. Now you can see that I have two instances of the token shop. And Oh, but I did it wrong because I used the token interface. Remember that you need to use the token. Now it's good. At address. Now I have the token shop, not mine token shop. This token shop is from Luca. I don't know what is the token. So let's see on Minter. This is the address of his token. I first add this token in my account as well. Assets. Add a new token, import token. And I don't have any token. Luca created the same token, the Chainlink hack token. Okay. And now you can see that I have two Chainlink hack token. I will buy the second now. So let's come back to send, and I need to check to get the address of Luca token shop again. It's this. And I will send it to Luca token shop, not mine. 0.01, the same amount. And in a few minutes, I will have Luca token in my wallet as well. Let's see when this is confirmed. And in this way, you can buy tokens from any person. And I think this can be useful for you to understand a bit more related to roles, related to how to send it to a smart contract, and also how to use tokens on DeFi. And it's completed. And yes, the second one, I have 90.31 tokens. This is amazing. Next step, let's come back and create the automation part. Nice one, Evan. I like it. So let's get it where I have it. Here we are, Chainlink Workshop, token minter. Oh, I don't have this done. Oh, I don't have this for you, maybe. Let's see when I did this. Let's see if this is the token minter. No, this is token out, is this. Token use automation. So now we are creating the token auto.sol. And I will copy and paste the code for you. Wait a minute, let's check if this code is in the right network. Oh, this doesn't matter. Okay, perfect. Okay, here we are. You can copy and paste the code for you now. And I will explain what we have here. So to understand, now I'm importing the automation service from Chainlink. In fact, I'm using the automation base and the automation compatible interface. Here you can see that in my interface related to the token now, I have two functions, the mint that we already understand, and this, wait a bit because this, you create a problem for you. I'm pretty sure. Because of this external return, if you come back here in the token shop, you can see that this new version of my token is not this anymore. So we need to have this here. I will update yours. Careful with this, okay? Because that I use it in an old version of the automation. This mint is not returning nothing. Let's check here. If you go to the token, the minter didn't return nothing. So here is the same, I can't return. Here we are. I have the mint, and I add another function over there to check the balance of the account. In fact, I know that I'm not using the balance, but it's for a future implementation. Imagine that I'd like to send tokens only if the person has less than 10 tokens, for example. So my token out is automation compatible interface. It means that I'm using the automation from Chainlink. And here I have the amount of tokens that I'd like to send, who will receive this token, and the token interface is my token. I also have a counter to check how many times I'm sending tokens to this person, and I'm checking the interval, something like I'd like to send one token per minute, so I need to define the interval, and I need to manage the last time that I send tokens. This will be the last time stamp. When I create the token in the constructor, I will pass the parameters, the interval and the token. In fact, here is not exactly the token minter, it's the token itself. Here we are. I'm creating the token minter, the token, it's the instance of the token. 2 is the sender, amount is to send 1 token per minute. The interval I defined here, the last timestamp, and the counter is starting on 0. Here is the mint function, my mint function. And yes, I'd like to return if I mint the token successful or not. And I'm using the token.mint function. This is the automation function. The automation has 2 parts. First is the check upkeep, which are checking the rules of your business, the rules of your contract. And then, if the rules are true, you have the perform upkeep to define what you'd like to do when your rule is true. In our case, the check upkeep is only checking the timestamp, the interval. I can do this in another way, for example, using a cron job automation. But I prefer to do this in a custom mode, especially to you understand better that I can add more functions here, more conditions. For example, I just told that I can check the balance before send tokens. I'm not in doing this yet. The perform upkeep, when the time, the interval is more than 6 seconds, I'm updating this, increase the counter and mint tokens. Is this? This is done. And you can see here that I have a parameter in check upkeep and perform upkeep that I'm not using, it's only commented. Let's do this now. Here we are. I am in deploy and run transactions. Be careful, be sure that you have the token out selected. Now, you need to add the interval 60, and then let's add this for you to help you. Deploy interval 60, and the other parameter, the token minter, your token address. Okay, let's do mine. Update interval 60, let's get my token address here. And then I have the token minter. Transact. And now I'm creating another approach of tokens to mint tokens, 1 token per minute. And wait a minute, we will have the contract here. I will ask you to put your name and the token out address here. Let's see who is with me until now. Are you following me? Are you coding? I hope yes. Hey, Luca is with me. Thank you, Luca. I'm so happy. This is my token auto. Are you added here? Do you have more people doing this with me? Let's see. Let's see if you have any question. Oh, even in fact, the contract, the compiler version is different only because I did this before. You can put all of them in the same version. But in the same way, this is interesting to you know that I can use different versions in the contract. And even when one contract is calling another, this is good. You don't have a problem with you. And thank you for your answer, Shinkar. Yes, Shinkar and Mick are doing with me. Amazing. Congrats, guys. And here we are. For now, the automation network doesn't know about my contract. In order to the network, to the automation services, check my contract, I need to create a register to do this. So we are going now to automation.chain.link and create a new upkeep. This is the service. First, you need to connect your wallet and then create a new upkeep. Hey, Evan, congrats. Here we are. I am on automation. I already connected my wallet a few minutes before, so it's connected here. Register a new upkeep. It's registered. Amazing, Naman. Register new upkeep. And like I said before, because my only rule now is time, I could use a time-based with any content that I deployed before. But I'm using a custom logic in order to show you that you can have different approaches and different rules in your content, in your business. So it's not this. This is a custom logic. I need to add the contact address. This is mine. It's not a problem that we can't verify because we didn't verify on Etherscan yet. Let's go to next. Upkeep name can be the same, token auto. Okay. And another point in here, pay attention. Think that we didn't use the link token when we used it in the data feed before. Why? The data feed it's a kind of public good that it's everyone can call, and you are only paying the gas to use it. But when you are using other chaining services, it's not a public good. It's your own business, your own application that needs to use the chaining service. So you need to pay to use it. How can you pay? You are paying on link. In this case, let's send 5 links to our contract, and every time that the perform upkeep will be called, the perform upkeep use gas, the gas is in it, but we are paying on link, and the automation network are converting these links to it to pay the gas to call your perform upkeep. So let's start with 5 links. And this is, you don't need to add anything more. Register upkeep. Wait a bit, I don't know why MetaMask is so slow now. Confirm. And let's wait the confirmation. Register upkeep. It seems that it's done. And if I came here to the main page of automation.chain.link, I clicked on the icon, automation. I can see all my upkeeps. Like I used to do a minter, a flower. This is the token out. And now you can see that I have 5 links here now. Let's click on it. And this is my automation service. And for now, it's only funded my upkeep. Probably in 1 minute, I will have this done. And because I don't know if it is already past 1 minute. Not yet. Oh, I have a problem. Remember that in the same way that we authorized the token shop, we need to authorize the token minter. Add the token auto in the minter role. On token. Let's do this. How can I do this? I will get the address of my token auto. I will come back to my token again. Go to the grant role. Probably you already have this filled, the role. If you don't have it, you need to get it here, the minter role. Copy the hash of the minter role. Paste here in grant role, the minter role. And paste the account of your token auto. Transact. Yes. And confirm. So for now, my token auto, my smart contract cannot mint tokens. And because of this, I know that I already passed 1 minute, but it's not possible. It's confirmed now. Let's see if it has the role. Yes, it's true. So now the token out has the role to mint tokens. This is interesting for you because in the way that it was before, you can realize that I had an error because if I try to use the perform upkeep, it will not work. But what Chainlink automation services do? First, it's do a simulation of the check upkeep. And if the simulation is true, you do a simulation of the perform upkeep. If the simulation is true, then you send the real transaction to the blockchain. So in the way that it was before, it wasn't send any transaction to the blockchain. Let's see now if something happened here. Probably yes. Yes, you can see that the perform upkeep was called once. And probably you have one more token here. Let's see. Assets. And yes, remember that I had 109 before. Now I have 110. Is this? Um, I'm not sure if I understand your question, Life of Mick, because uh, related to the functions input. What can I say is that if you would like to have parameters, uh, here we call it, when we register this, we can have a parameter, but you need to have one job per parameter. And yes, we select the mint function here. This excellent question. Here you can see that in the constructor, I define that I'm sending tokens to the owner, to the message.sender, the address who created this content, okay? And here I create the mint function inside my token out, where I'm sending to the token who created the amount of token that I defined it here as well, one token. And in the perform upkeep, I'm only calling the mint function. Is this? Now we have one more approach related to DeFi and Chainlink. You can use automation with tokens and whatever. What would you like to do with automation or with tokens? Let's see if it was called once one more time. Yes, 3. Probably now I have the 112, I think. Let's see. Yes, 112. Amazing. Do you have any question related to automation? If not, you prepare our token raffle. Let's see if I have the token raffle done here. Yes. Oh, I need to add one more here. And talking about versions, let's add this to the latest version. And here we are. I will copy and paste this for you. Then I will explain what we have here. So here we are, remix. And in this content, I'm using the VRF to generate random numbers. And I'd like to mint a random amount of tokens. This is the both contents from VRF that I need to import. And remember, I have an error here. Wait, it didn't copy yet. Let's fix this first. Remember that mint functions is not returning nothing. This is the right, okay? Be careful with this. The mint function in our token is not returning nothing. I have another old token that returned, but not this. And I need to do this in mine as well. Here we are. So it's the same token interface. I have the token raffle that is using the VRF consumer base V2. And here I define the coordinator for Sepolia. You can get all of this information in our docs, and also I did present the automation in our docs. Let's see both. Yes. Here you can see that the automation is deployed in these networks, and this can be useful for you. Let's add this there as well. For in the automation. Okay. And also we are going to via ref, not for this, via ref. Using VRF. And it's important to you that the address that I have here, all of this, I got from the Chainlink documentation. The coordinator is the Chainlink contract used to get the numbers in the Chainlink services. The key hash depends of the coordinator. The callback gas limit, this is a callback function that you ask the number, you need to wait a bit, and you receive this number in a callback function. This is the gas limit to execute your callback functions. We need to wait some confirmations. In Sepolia, the minimum is 3. You can wait more blocks, but not less. And I'm requesting only one number. This words is not words, is numbers. And this is my subscription ID. I will create a subscription on VRF service, and then I will use this here. When I get a number, I can get this directly with a lot of numbers. I can have a list if I get more numbers. And also, each time that I'm getting a number, I will have a request ID. This is me, the owner. This is the random result that I will get. The maximum of tokens that I'd like to mint is between 1 and 10. So this is the maximum. This is the amount of token that I will get the latest time. And this is my token. So when I deploy this, I need to pass the address of my token and the subscription ID that I will create. I didn't create yet. Okay. To get tokens, here I'm asking to use the VRF service from Chainlink. And I will need to wait the blocks. And a few minutes later, I will have the fulfill random words done with the result over there. Here is interesting because the random words, it's a huge number, a crazy number. And to get a number between 1 and 10, first I'm dividing by the maximum, that is 10. It means that I'm getting the rest, the modulo. So it means that I have a number between 0 and 9. And then I will add 1 to have a number between 1 and 10. And remember that our token has 2 decimal places, so I need to multiply by 100 and mint the token. Before deploy this, we need to go to the VRF and create our subscription. Go to create subscription. I already have a lot. Probably I'm not create now, okay? Let's see. I have one here. So imagine that you are, I will create a few. Create subscription. Here we are. I will not need to add any of this. Remember that you need to connect your wallet before. And this is my address. I am the admin. Create subscription. First, you approve. And confirm. Receiving the confirmation in a minute. Let's see if my transaction is confirmed. It's pending yet. We need to wait a bit more. After confirmed, you can see that you have your own subscription in the list. Oh, it's long now. Like here, remember that I show you a list. Oh, it seems that's confirmed. And yes, you can see I clicked on VRF in the logo. Above here at the top corner, left top corner. Then if I scroll down, I can see my subscriptions. And I can see that I have this subscription here. This is the latest. You click on it. This is my subscription. Next step, I need to fund subscription. With 5 links. The same. Então, here, actions, fund subscription, 5 links. Confirm. And this. After this, my subscription is done. I need to get the ID of my subscription and use it to deploy my contract. I can do this part. So copy the address, the ID of your subscription. Go back to Remix and to your subscription ID. This is mine, not yours. You cannot use mine, sorry. So let's go back to deploy and run transactions. And first, no for this. And here we are, be careful, it's not the token interface, it's the token raffle now. And address your subscription, add the ID of your subscription, and add the address token. Token minter your token, subscription ID, transact. Why my MetaMask is so slow today? After this, okay, now I deployed my contract using the ID of my subscription, but my subscription doesn't know that I did this. So the next step is go to VRF again. And you need to add a consumer. And this will be your token raffle address. let's get it. Before that, or maybe later, please put here your name and your token raffle address. Let's see if we have 1 hour and 25 minutes of class. Let's see if you are still with me. Are you following me? Do you have any doubts? I'm here to help you. Token raffle, copy. Hey, Shinkahar, Luca, amazing. Congrats for you guys. I'm so happy with you doing all the content with me. You are amazing. So I have the address of my contact. I will come back to the VRF subscription. This is my subscription, remember? And I will add consumer. Consumer address, here we are, and add consumer. Oh, Evan, don't have nothing defined. Let's see if I get a faucet to help you. Probably I will have it. I'm asking for a faucet for you. I'm looking for. Oh, this is a faucet that works for me. I added this in the faucets part. Here is a different faucet that you will add your address here and like mine it is. You know that we are not mining, but it works well. So even try to get some eats here, okay? Let's see if this can help you. Hey, congrats, Eti and Naman, and all of you. I'm so happy with you doing this with me. So let's come back to our subscription and see what happened. Oh, girly. Even it will be so hard to do this in girly, on girly, because girly was asking a lot of money, a lot of tokens. Try to do on Sepolia, you'll be better now, okay? Unfortunately, we are not using girly anymore. I really like girly, but it's the evolution of the testnets. Let's see, I will refresh this to see if my contact is here. Yes, I have one consumer over there. And now I can ask some tokens. Is this? Here we are. I know that my subscription is good. So I come back to Remix, scroll down in the deployed context part until I found the token raffle, expand it, and I will get tokens. I will run the functions get tokens. And this function, you ask the Chainlink VRF networks a random number. Then after this, you be back for my contact. It's a callback function, and you mint tokens for me. Let's see, get tokens. confirm. And this is confirmed. So if I come back here to VRF, I know that I will get a. I forgot to. I need to go to the token, add the token raffle address in the minted row. I didn't this. So I know that I got an error. You'll be pending, but this will fail, okay? Let's fix this. Get the address of token raffle, come back to the token, grant role, the role you know that this is the hash of the minted role, grant the role to the token raffle contract. Is this. Transact. Again, wait my MetaMask. And after this will work. Let's see if it failed. It's supposed to, yes, but I don't know if it's only waiting. You can see that I don't have nothing here, but I have a failed request. And because of this, my token raffle was not in the minted role. Probably, so I will ask again. Ask another, close the token, call the functions get tokens again. So on token raffle, call get tokens. And now I know that I'm waiting. If I came here, I can see the request ID. We need to wait a bit. If I came here to VRF, you can see that this is pending now. I ask the number. I'm waiting now for the VRF network generate this number for my raffle, my token raffle. And let's see how many tokens I have before, because you know that I'm minting 1 token per minute. Yes, now I have 133 tokens. Oh, I'm so rich. It's done. Let's see if fail or not. Here we are. I have the fulfillments done. So I have your number now. If I come back here, I can see how many. Amount of tokens. I receive 7 tokens. Probably now it's more than 140 because I didn't stop the automation. 134. Okay. It was not updated, probably yes. Probably not. I will stop the automation. Pause automation. To only check one. And please check if you use the latest version of my contract, because I need to update the part. the line 8, how is the definition of the mint functions? It must be only external, is not returning nothing. Probably you used the first version that I added over there. Sorry. If you go here, you can see that it's important to be only external, okay? Hey, hello, me. Is this? Are you trying to do this again? I was checking the number. Let's see. The maximum is 10. The random result, remember that I told you the random result is 7, okay. Remember that I told you that the number itself is so big. If I try to check the random words, this is the number. And this is interesting to you. This is the number, and I'm converting this in one number from 1 to 10. I count. Good, Shinkahar. This is important. You must first add the grant role, but also you need to add the consumer. Nice catch. Remember that you deploy, then you add the consumer, then you add the token raffle address in the minted role. Now I have a second list over there. Here I have one done, another that we are waiting. We have one that failed. We have the events. We need to wait a bit more. Maybe see when it's different. Let's check my balance. 135. It's supposed to be more. Did I use the right token? Let's see what's my token. Token. 0B9. 0B9. Yes, my token is right. Let's see if it's confirmed now. You go there here. Now I have a new non-handle result. Is only one. And okay, because of this, I have one more token here. Yes, 135. I will ask again because one, it's the same of the other. You cannot see. Do you have a debt? We are waiting the last attempt here. But what we did today, first of all, we create a token. Then this, we create this token. Then we create a token shop where we are using Chainlink data feed, and the token has a price. I'm sending it to my contract and receive tokens, mint tokens. Then we created the token automation. It's the idea is to mint one token per minute, for example, and this token is going to your own wallet using the Chainlink automation service. And the last step was creating a token raffle where you can raffle amount of tokens and mint tokens, different amount of tokens using the raffle. And I did this for the first time because I like to have a different number. And if you have any question, please add in the chat. I'm waiting a bit to see your questions. Thank you, Joseph, for your comment. And see, our result now was 10. So it's supposed to receive 10 tokens. Let's see if this is right. Or I need to check my contract. Yes, 145. I have 10 more tokens. Oh, it's working. Nice. So everyone, congrats to everyone who was with me until now. Even if you not did, you can do this later. You know that this is recorded and it's on YouTube. You can see anytime. In the same way, special congrats for all the people who did the smart contracts with me here live. We know that to see my presentation and to do the same in your computer, it's a hard task. It's not so easy, and you did it so amazing. Well done for you. And even if you not did now, you can do it later, like I said before. And my goal was talk a bit about DeFi with you, but how you can use Chainlink services uh, on DeFi. I gave some ideas of you, some inspiration. Feel free to use the tokens in different ways. So is this. Thank you so much. Good luck in your projects in the hackathon and see you around. Bye.